And one of Chattanooga, Tennessee's most famous breakfast spots safely handle alpha-gal syndrome and serve up a breakfast worth coming back for? Let's find out. Let the journey begin. When you first arrive at the restaurant, you see there are several steps. If you can't navigate that, I suggest going up the walkway here, and there is a handicap ramp that you can easily access. Now let's talk about parking. This is located in a residential area. Come early, get your parking. If you do have mobility issues, have someone drop you off here on the side and just use the handicap entrance to the restaurant. Let's go on in. There's an easy transition here at the front door. I spoke to them about my allergy. I wanted to get this Super Dave's, but the potatoes are cooked in bacon grease. So I went for the cheese and shrimp omelette. And then we're getting one single pancake since they're known for their pancakes. Okay, travelers, my omelet has arrived. Look at this. It's the shrimp and cheese omelet. The grits. Love grits. Excited to try that out. And then a biscuit. And I already put some butter in there. Let's give this a try and see how it is. Look how huge that shrimp is. Fresh. I am in Chattanooga, so you know I'm getting access to good food. I'm telling you what, this is a huge breakfast. Those grits are so very, very good. Let's give this big old bite a try. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's sauteed onions in there. Travelers, oh my goodness, that shrimp, sauteed onions, and that cheese along with that perfectly prepared egg. This is so good. Absolutely delicious. Let's move on. These grits, they put a secret twist into their grits. I'm telling you, they are very good. Next up is the single stack pancake. Look how thick that pancake is. And this is their signature blueberry mélange. It's thick like an icing. I'm gonna look up mélange. It must be French. It sounds French. Look at it melting there. You know this is gonna be good, and I'm gonna have to take some of that back to the hotel with me. This has been a huge breakfast. Okay, let's get this all spread out and we'll give it a taste. Folks, look at that. I'm telling you what, this is a pancake with cake consistency. It looks dense, but it's not. And I'm telling you what, this eats more as a dessert than it does a breakfast. It was very good, and that blueberry mélange, it just hit the spot. It took it over the top. It really made it more of a dessert than a breakfast item. Highly recommend this, especially if you come with a large party. You can definitely have it as a little breakfast dessert to end your meal. I just finished my breakfast at Aretha Frankensteins in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I have to tell you, I had a wonderful experience. As many of you know, when I review a restaurant, I'm looking at more than just whether the food tastes good. I also need to know how seriously the restaurant takes my alpha-gal syndrome, especially when it comes to cross-contamination. Today's restaurant did an excellent job. My server listened carefully to my concerns, and she personally communicated with the kitchen staff about my food needs. They were able to prepare my food separately, which was very important to me because it reduced the risk of cross-contamination with those breakfast pork products. And the food itself, oh my goodness, it was wonderful. I ordered the shrimp and cheese omelet, and it was absolutely delicious. Now I know shrimp is a little different from your typical breakfast omelet, but for me today it was great. Alongside that omelet, I had their grits and biscuits, which gave me the classic Southern breakfast experience. Now travelers, you cannot come to Aretha Frankensteins without talking about their legendary pancakes. I tried the pancakes topped with their blueberry mélange, and they definitely lived up to their reputation. These are the kinds of pancakes that makes you understand why people seek out Aretha Frankensteins when they come to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Between the shrimp and cheese omelets and those legendary blueberry pancakes, this wasn't simply a meal that accommodated my food allergy. It was a genuine breakfast experience. I really cannot speak highly enough about my server. She was attentive, efficient, and extremely quick, considering how busy the indoor dining area was on a Saturday. That is something you need to know before visiting Aretha Frankensteins. It's on the small side, and it is extremely cozy. If mobility concerns are an issue, no worries, they have a walk-up ramp. For me, today's experiences checked all the boxes that matter most. Phenomenal food, excellent service, attention when it came to cross-contamination, had a very comfortable dining experience. Now, travelers, listen, of course, everyone's food allergy and level of sensitivity is different. So always have a conversation with your server at that restaurant before ordering. Now, based on my experience today, Aretha Frankensteins took my alpha-gal syndrome concerns very seriously, and that means a lot when I'm traveling. I'll definitely be back to this restaurant, and that's why I can highly recommend it. Thanks for joining me on Travel Beyond Limits, where every journey proves adventure is still possible with the right mindset and preparation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for more honest reviews, accessible travel tips, and real-world adventure from the road. Until next time, travelers, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and remember, the journey does not end just because life changes. It simply takes a different road. Safe travels. God bless.